لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. And a very good morning to all the participants. Thank you to Madam Chairperson. Okay, on behalf of One Team Networks, Senabahat, as one of the sponsors for this program, I'm his collaborators, research collaborators, funded by One Team Networks for doing some innovation for the mosquito home system. Okay, today I would like to present what is the several innovation or approach that has been done and also ongoing project to monitor and control the dengue outbreaks by using Internet of Things and related to the IR 4.0 era. Okay, everyone knows this. The mosquito kills more people in one day than shark kill over the last 100 years. This is more important now is mosquito is one of the enemies that we want to prevent. Okay, the statistics show with data with the dengue by last 2 days, 26, it's about 80,000 something. And also the died case is 135 people, based on reporting by the dengue. Okay, what is the problems? We have a lot of the problems that cater on this one because you as an entomologist, I'm the ICT man, just involved in the entomologist recently, related to the project with One Team Networks, several projects we have done, the pilot. Okay. Then based on that, we identify several techniques or approach that we can help to control or the preventing and the alternative methods by using the technology. Okay, last newspapers come out by research. One of the big issues needs to be tackled or handled or to solve because one mosquito can bring a lot of the disease. Now the current is mutation offering greater risk one others. This research by the Thailand. You can Google through the internet. The start on the 21st August. Okay, the solution is one of the solutions developed by One Team Networks and collaboration with us, and so many universities also involved in this project. Then this mosquito home wants the Newton Grant, Dengue Tech Challenge 2016 by introducing the mosquito home. Now we want to develop more intelligent, that we call the intelligent mosquito home system. Okay, these are the concepts that involve. You can see the traps. They have a IGR inside. They have a certain water level. They have we call the tissue paper, or we call the LV pack inside that. These are some innovation that we try to develop a breeding, like the artificial mimics of the traps to come over or to call the mosquito, only Aedes mosquito, to come and lay egg inside this trap. Okay. Then after that, the mosquito eggs is not hatched. We tested in our lab with our researcher from the USM also. 99% eggs is not hatched. Okay, our objective is to reduce of the Aedes population by reducing the control of their eggs to hatch. Then after that, we do some, we call the mosquito can help us as the agent for the small site of the breeding site. Okay, these are the evidence. We collect the mosquito eggs for the evidence inside that our solution is good enough to control and to reduce the population. Okay, this proven effective against this. This is by USM. This is our project that involved several projects in Penang, Kedah, Selangor, and also today we actually have a setup in the Bangkok. Last week we was invited by the Indonesia, some of the at this ASEAN Dengue Day in Semarang last week. These some works that have done the project. Tamaria, so UPM, Teluk Kumba, Penang, Penang Free School. Okay, then we have also Bangkok. Today is first day that we put some track there, and also next maybe in Mauritius. One thing networks also have request for the Mauritius under Biology and Control Division. Okay, the Industrial Revolution 4.0. We try to innovate the track by put some devices and also develop some application, the software application, to help us to reduce the manpower. For example, to reduce the counting of the mosquito eggs by using image processing and using mobile apps. And that has been done. Okay, under this one, we have certain framework here. We develop some application by this apps. Then from that, we put all the data in the cloud, can access by the authorized people. Then also we can do a prediction. And also we have a data, image data. This one then we can analyze, do a prediction, or can compare between the certain area, and also we can develop a model by comparing our integration with others' data. For example, weather data, we can combine it in our application. Okay, this how? Each track we put the QR code to identify the location. And we know already the movement of the track based on the first time we put, then we know already the movement. Each track we can analyze how many eggs that we collect for each track, which area. For example, in the 4th floor or the ground floor, in the boundaries or whatever, which the location of the track we can see here. After that, all the data is put in the cloud, then we easily to access. For example, we are doing sampling in Penang or Kedah. I'm in Terengganu, can see all the data by using the mobile or the internet access. Straightforward. Same data and also different location that we can visualize. Okay, how we analyze this technology? Okay, we have the software using the QR code, scanning, auto counting, and straightforward to the cloud. Okay, this is how that we use. The technology behind that, we use the AI, artificial intelligence, focus on deep learning. Last time we called the machine learning. Now the new technology we use the deep learning. Deep learning we need more data to analyze. We need more data, more accurate. That all the analysis that we have done. Okay, we try to this solution. Actually, we have two functions. Multi-function, vector control, and also as a surveillance. Two functions on this concept. Okay, now we try to move from here to another things, the IoT, Internet of Things. We must put some devices inside here to control of the IGR. The water level inside the track, you must know. For example, now we just produce that this water can survive until 4 to 6 weeks, depend on the weather. Or they have some weatherism inside. We can know about the track. We put some the devices inside there. And also we have done for the awareness, develop some application using the AR, augmented reality technology, to do some awareness to the community. Okay, I go more detail on that. Okay, this track, this is a water level. The concept is like this one, the gravity level, then up to 2 weeks to 6 weeks, depend on the weather. Then the water is run slowly by the gravity. This is most important. If track is no water, then no mosquito coming to the egg. And must control. Okay. Okay. This is how we design the new concept. We try to put some sensor, water level sensor inside that can communicate with Wi-Fi and send it to direct to our server, cloud server. From that we can know which actually the track is no water or they have some enough water on that side. Our target now is once a day. They give some data, automatically send the data to the server, then we know already the statistic of the track water level. Okay, no need to physical inspection by field workers or control center. Then we can reduce the manpower because our track can last 4 to 6 weeks inside. Okay, next is this actually is for the outside. Outside, this one we want to control inside our house. We introduce, we call the auto mosquito elimination system for indoor. This for all the mosquitoes, not only the Aedes mosquito inside. Okay, now we try to develop auto dispenser. Then we also can control this dispenser by using internet. Normal dispenser now we must setting here. But our next generation, the innovation part, we can control by using the internet. If we holiday or whatever outside from house, we can stop automatically our dispenser. If we come back maybe 1 hour before we come back, we can on this auto dispenser to do some function, to spray it in our house, inside. This is how the intelligence that we want to develop this application. Okay, for the community parts, we develop augmented reality. This is for the public awareness program. Normally now, start for the youngest, they use easily to their hobby, they are using the mobile technology, play game, everything. We try to develop this awareness program by using this augmented reality. We call the application video on paper. You scan certain marker in the book or the coloring book, come out some activity, the awareness activity that the student or the our children or the community can have access all the information about the mosquito, everything inside. Okay, we develop using the augmented reality, using the Unity and for this software that we use. Okay, for this one, the collaboration with 1T Network sponsor, UNT and also UPM organized National Dengue Video Competition. Now this program will extend to November, 31st November this year. Then we open to all the people. Maybe some entomologists has some idea, can also put your project in here and to compete in this competition. Because this one we need some video, information video, very innovative video that we can program it using our software. Then we can give all the video and also the application by using augmented reality to the contents to the public. Okay. Okay. Towards World Health Organization policy recommendation, we can help all the peoples, and also our target is to get some. Our target is the efficacy testing of threat for control Aedes app mosquito vector, convert this 2018 by WHO. We try to develop our traps is standardized with WHO need. Okay, this is some of the collaboration with in this project. A lot of the public university involved, and also UniKL, one part, and also SIRING. SIRING is recognized for IoT. Some devices, sensor, we must collaborate with them to be a standard, chopped by SIRING. Okay, this latest project actually, pilot project is Selangor. Last week, it just involved with the ESCO, Parozia, in section 20 in Shah Alam, with the community. We start for the 6 months to see whether this project is success or not in Selangor. Just starting last 2 weeks. Okay, I think that's all for my presentation. Okay, thank you very much.